Hello everybody, I am AngryBird's and we're on the last Soviet division for the fate of Finland. AngryBird's first look at the 358th Yar Strelkovy. Let's just jump straight in. A veteran division from the first failed Soviet offensive against Vitebsk in 1943. 358 Yar Strelkovy Division, the 358th Rifle Division, was rebuilt and sent to the Leningrad Theatre in early 1944. Spearheading the assault, it broke through 3 Finnish defensive lines and pushed the front all the way to Vyborg. As an experienced rifle division, the 358th can count on specialised Grupa Zachistiki trench cleaners to deal with fortifications and enemy strong points. It also fields many pressed volunteer soldiers to compensate for its previous wartime losses. The formation is supported by T-26, T-60 and T-70 light tanks, a few T-34-76 and even ISU-122 and brand new ISU-122S tank destroyers. The 358th Rifle Division is a well-rounded infantry division with powerful artillery and tank destroyer support, but lacking a punch due to its weak tank forces and AA units. Wow, it lacks a punch due to its weak AA units, guys. AA units punching through the front lines. No, obviously they mean the tank forces there. I'm excited to find out what the trench cleaners have. This is the big thing about this division. I want to know what those trench cleaners have. Let's jump in. So the 358th Yar Strelkovy. Oh yeah, anti-air options, only 2, and they're costly, very costly. Other than that, it's pretty standard. Recon, we get the WLADP, we get the Dozer, we get the motorized Razvedka, we get the Snipery, we get the BA-10M, we get the Knaya Razvedka, and we get the T-70 Razvedka. I was just thinking whether that was the other tank the other day, the commander tank from the other division, but I don't think it is. Sidetrack, guys, sidetrack. So yeah, pretty standard recon deployment for a Russian division. Snipers are good, but nothing, nothing special, nothing too out there. So we're just gonna move straight on. Oh, I do want to just check transports just in case. So they can get the M3A1 Razvedka, which is, somewhat interesting. Infantry, Sapori PPSH, kind of on their way back into the meta. Avto Komroti, Cherno Pizzaniki, 2 cards of Cherno Pizzaniki. What? 2 cards of Cherno Pizzaniki. Cherno Pizzaniki are just so strong. 2 cards. Man. 4 cards of Strelky Komroti, Avto Machiki, Grupa Zachiski. These are the trench cleaners. And I'm disappointed. What? They've got smoke on the machine gun. What? What? I think that's a bug in the UI. That should be a separate smoke grenade weapon because it's still only got the 100-meter range. Weird. Okay, so they're obviously trench cleaners because they've got smoke on them. So they can smoke ahead of themselves with the flamethrower and the 4 PPSH. Actually, really underwhelming. Honestly, really underwhelming. What was I expecting? I was maybe expecting 2 flamethrowers, a satchel charge, smokes, PPSHs, everything they could possibly have. No, what was I expecting? Yeah, I was actually expecting maybe double flamethrower, smoke, and a TNT. But, you know, yeah. Would I take these? I'm not sure I actually would take these, genuinely. I mean, the smoke, the flamethrower and the PPSH make it reasonably decent in heavy forests, but I still think they can get taken out. Like, if they come up against a Sappery, they are going to get taken out as a 6-man squad by the satchel charge. So, you know, it's not that fantastic. The machine gun, I mean, it means that they can sit in a house and do some long-range fire, but that is it. It's just one machine gun, nothing else. So, and it's still a 6-man squad. I don't think this is a great squad, if I'm honest. I probably don't see people picking it, which is a real shame. Like, I said this, I think, the other day with one of the other units. I think it was one of the leader units that only had 1 man. Like, these are special units. These are the trench cleaners. That loadout is underwhelming. These are the trench cleaners. Give him a broom. Man. Eugen. I just think that's underwhelming. Really underwhelming. I mean, maybe I'm underestimating them, but have they got a special? No special transport. Okay, well that's a shame. I'd rather have the Aftermachiki, because at least they're better in the forest with the 10 PPS each. Or the Sappery. Just take the Sappery with the TNT. Anyway, you get Sappery, you get Strelky DP. Pretty decent lineup. Chernopidzanikis are so strong. You probably take 1 in A, 1 in B, and you're already out spamming. Like, how many infantry units is that? I thought he might add it up for me. Derp. What's that? 35 infantry units, I think. Just from those 2 cards. And then you add in like a couple of Strelky DPs and also C-phase Strelky DPs. Or Strelkys. I mean, you can get a hell of a lot of infantry in this squad. Seriously, you can get a lot of infantry. This is looking like, I mean, 1v1, immediately, if you can get loads of infantry, immediately, it starts to look like a good deck. Tanks. T26 Komrotti. Yeah. T26E. Yeah. T60s. I mean, you're starting to get a little bit more armor. And they're a bit faster. They only have the 20mm gun. But it's like an autocannon, actually, isn't it? Yeah. They're pretty... They're alright. They're alright. I kind of like them. You get the T70s. Ooh, you only get 1 card of T3476ers. I'm guessing you're going to take them in B, so you get 12 of them. I'll probably take the T60s in A, the T34s in B, and then you just, you know, maybe some T26 also in A. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty weak on the tank front. It needs supporting from something else. But I mean, that infantry spam, you put that on an infantry map with that amount of infantry, this can still be a good division. NKVD, not seen them in a while. Didn't they used to be in the infantry tab? Remember? Remember when? Remember when? Remember when nobody picked those? And still, nobody picks them. The 50mm mortars as well. Get them in an infantry squad. Come on. Maxims. Yeah. 52p. People will take these. 52p's are always good. You can get 6 of them. That's pretty decent. But actually a pretty lackluster support tab to say you've got some nice slots. I mean, you probably just want to take your 52p's, your combat, and your your supply. At least it's only 3 points. Anti-tank tab, PTRS, nice. M42, good. ZIS-2, very nice. Very nice. This is what you need to kill the tanks. Oh, not just what you need. You've also got your ZIS-3, okay. But your IS-2, you've got 2 cards of IS-2s. 2 cards of IS-2s? ISUs. 2 cards of ISUs. I like it. I like it. I like it. And a card of ISU 122S with a kind of bronze, orangey bronze skin. Like a not a tangerine, like a marmalade. A marmalade skin there. Marmalade. Marmalade. What's the difference? I hear you cry. What is the difference? Okay, so the ISU 122S fires 1 round a minute faster. Is that it? That's literally it. It fires 1 round a minute faster. And it costs you 10 points to do that. But yeah, at 4 rounds a minute, it's worth it. It is full on worth it. So you're going to be taking a lot of ISUs in this deck. You're probably going to take some ZIS-2s as well to make up for your tank tab. And you have the slots and the points to do it as well to take PTR. Yeah, so you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. PTRS, M42, ZIS-2, 2 cards of ISUs, and 1 card of ISU 122S. Boom, done, sorted. Bob's your uncle. Anti-air, ooh, it is weak. Oh, it's very weak. ZSU M17. You're going to want them in B phase. So you at least get 4 of them. Which means you're going to have to take your... You may well have to take the Maxim trucks in A phase. I mean, if you do take 6 of them, spawn 6 in. I mean, it only costs you 120 points. And just put them all in the exact same spot. And then, although it's only got a 1,000 meter range, if something does fly over it with 6 of them there, they could probably maybe shoot them down. Possibly. Artillery. We got the artillerists. We got the VZ VOD. We got the F-22s. We got the 82 mils. We got the Katusha. Buff Katusha, please. We got the 120 mils. We got the M30 122 mils. We got the ML20 152 mils, which has the radio, and we have a Morsa. What is this? What is this? Why has that got tracks leading round the back? What is that? Is that like a track so the ammunition comes up it? Really interesting. So this is a 210mm artillery piece. It fires 3 rounds a minute on its HE. Don't get confused by the smoke. Fires 3 rounds a minute on its HE. It has a radio. And it's only 150 points. As you know, it's what's the damage? 10 damage. I mean, would you take it over the ML20s? Actually, yeah, the fire rate's the same. The fire rate's the same, so why not? Yeah, I don't see why not. If the music's going off in the background, that's my system struggling to cope with the armory. The PO2 in the air tab. Air recon, 10 points. I mean, it's 10 points. IL2, this is the second division I've ever seen with the IL2 HE cluster plane. Buff the HE clusters, Eugene. I really hope they buffed HE clusters, because otherwise this is useless. HE clusters are pretty useless. So if they buffed it, Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. If they haven't, yeah, it's not that great. And I really think they should buff it. Oh, it's a lovely skin. It really is a lovely skin. It's pretty standard, but very lovely all the same. I really do hope they do buff it because... Oh, is that it there? What's that? I've never noticed that. Why is that there and then not on that side? Is that something? Anyway, I really do hope they buff it because this is pretty unique. It's only in 2 divisions, so it deserves to be good, in my opinion. We got the IL-2M3 400 kilogram bombs. These will be pretty efficient. Lots of people like these. It's a decent loadout. It's a very decent loadout. We got the Yak-7Bs, pretty decent fighters. Oh, lovely skin. We got Yak-7B rocket planes. Have we seen Yak-7B rocket planes? I'm not sure whether we have seen Yak-7B rocket planes. They're pretty fast. I think we'll see these in action. We got the Yak-7B ground rocket or HE rocket planes or frag rocket planes. Yeah, we'll see how they do. We have the ace of the division, the P-39N Bilyukin, and 125 points. It's got a 37 mil, which is good, actually. It's very good. That thing can put a world... Wow, and it's got a 37 mil, it's got 250 cals and 430 cals. That's a big list of armament. Where is it got all that armament? Is it all... Oh, that's the 37 mil there in the nose. Then these must be the 212... Oh, yeah. These are the 250 cals. And then these here are the 230 cals. And then on this side, they're just here as well. There we go. Oh, wow, look at that. It's got the stars on the side. I'm presuming that's the kills. Beautiful. Beautiful. And is that a drop tank for extra fuel? Very nice. I hope this plane has more fuel. Does the normal Yaks have them? The normal Yak does not have that. So I hope this guy can fly further. Fly longer. Yeah, the normal P-39N Cobras do have them. I hope the normal ones can fly longer. Because they've got an extra fuel tank. Oh, I can hear the music in the background. It's struggling. It's struggling, guys. Right, we have the Tu-2S with 1,000 kilogram bomb and 250 kilogram bombs. That it is a pretty good loadout. I mean, skin's okay. Actually, it's probably one of my least favorite skins, I think, maybe. And then we got the Tu-2S with the 100 kilogram bombs and the 250 kilogram bombs. It flies a little bit faster, but it's probably not worth taking for the same price. Get your big bomb. Get your big bomb. Yeah. And that's it. We covered this division very... Oh, wait. Defense. We covered this division pretty quickly. But actually, it's a fairly standard division. How do I think this one's going to do? 10v10. Do we see it being played? I'm going to say no, actually, because it's not that flavourful. Like, I actually think in 10v10 it could be really good in like a big city, because you can just get so much infantry. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous how much infantry you can get in this division. What's my biggest card? I think it's 27. Yeah, let's go. Let's just have a look at this. Like, you have an A and a B space Cherno Pizzaniki. You're probably going to want to substitute that with an A phase card of Guardian DPs, and also no, you probably want 2 A phase cards of Guardian DPs. yeah, and then you can get another Strelkovy squad. Right, let's just add this up. Wow, I'm gonna actually need a calculator to add this up. Wow, the memes this division 18. So 36 infantry in A phase. Then another 27 in B phase. I think if I've added it right, and I might have forgotten to add one of the Strelkovy cars, I think that's 171 units of infantry. I mean, they're 10 men. Right, so most of them are at least 10 men. The weakest squad size is 10 men. That's 1,700 men minimum on the field. That is just so much infantry. So that's why I say that actually it could do decently well in a 10v10 deck. It will just literally, I mean, it has some decent artillery. Someone could literally just play in a city, spamming a load of infantry, spam your artillery, Bob's, you know, job done. That's a 10v10. I mean, it's a bit, you know, it's a bit simplified version of a 10v10, but it is what it is. Team games wise, do I see it being used? No, not really. I think it's a little bit weak in anti-air. It's weak in tanks. It's great on infantry, and I think there's just other divisions that do the same kind of thing. 1v1, do I see it being played? I think the answer is yes. Infantry. So much infantry. Tank-wise, yeah, you don't get great tanks, but on certain maps you need great tanks. Support's a bit lackluster, but you do get the ISU 122s and you do get the ZIS-2, so you can take out the enemy side's, you know, heavy tanks if they have some. You don't get anti-air, so you're going to have to use your fighters effectively, I think. But at the end of the day, these guys are going to have to go for 171 units of infantry to win the game. That's a lot of infantry. So yeah, I think it's going to be a decent 1v1 deck. What is my unit that I like the most? This is a pretty hard one because I definitely would have picked the trench cleaners, but actually they're probably like, I don't really dislike them. Which kind of leaves it all as pretty standard equipment. I mean, I could pick the ISU 122S, but I don't really think that's anything special. I could pick the Morsa, but again, you know, I'm not. It's just a big artillery piece. It doesn't make me feel special inside. And then I'm left for the air tab, which again doesn't really make me feel that special inside. I'm going to choose this. I'm going to choose the Yak 7B rocket plane. I mean, I'm forcing myself to pick now, guys. Genuinely. My favourite unit, and this is... Wow. I'm actually... Do you know what? I'm not going to pick a favourite unit. I don't have a favourite unit. I genuinely don't. I mean, I would be... This is probably the closest I would get to picking a favourite unit from this division. The Yak 7B anti-tank rocket plane. But it's not really my favourite unit. It's a nice skin. It's decent. I don't think we've seen Yak 7B rocket planes. We've seen like Yak 9 cluster planes, but I'm not 100% sure if we've seen Yak 7B anti-tank rocket planes. But yeah, it's just, yeah, wow. Wow. It's just a pretty standard Russian division. That music in the background, guys, I am so sorry, it's struggling. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I would say you can clearly hear my music is struggling. I struggle in the armory. Have a look at my Patreon page, because any support you can give me, it will really... I will be using it to upgrade my PC and my hardware. I want to upgrade my PC. I'm hoping to do it maybe, if possible, towards the end of this year. I mean, literally a year away. I don't have the funds to do it myself. So, you know, while I'm trying to save, any kind of support you can provide as well would be really helpful. So just jump on the Patreon page. The link's in the description. Check it out. You also get some extras in my Discord, you know, things like in-game screenshots. You get to vote on casts for me to do during the week. So, you know, there are a couple of extras you get as well as a reward for supporting me. But yeah, please check it out. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I am AngryBird's. I will see you next time.